Hyderabad, which is in Hyderabad. It's run by the Hyderabad Urban Lab. And I was thinking how to name it because the person does not know Hyderabad Urban Lab. And then I named it, I said like this is like an urban think festival where people come across from different parts of the South India broadly, also from Hyderabad, and across professions and across disciplines and across practices like activists, entrepreneurs, innovators, planners and so on, and to think collectively about key issues that the organizers have proposed to think. And in thinking those events, it actually spreads far and wider than the scope of a particular subject that or the problem that is discussed. And so to me, it is a hugely interesting event where I meet a large number of people, what they think, interact with them. I met entrepreneurs, I met someone who tries to put together a water harvesting system in Hyderabad. I met students, I met people who are artists, thinkers, designers. So city as a common place where everybody lives, urbanism as a common practice in which we all organize our life nowadays in cities or even outside cities. Urbanism has moved beyond cities anymore. So it's a great opportunity to meet people and to share ideas and to also meet friends.
Dodin is a great idea because it brings people from different sectors together. Otherwise, if you look at city only through the lens of, say, an urban planner or an architect, then it becomes a very myopic vision of the city. But when Dodin does it brings in people who are sociologists, who are mappers, who are community activists, practitioners. So they bring people together on a platform which is outside of an institution, where there is a free debate and dialogue which is cross-sectoral. So people suddenly look at their own perspective of the city also from different lenses which they may not even think about. For example, last night we had two linguists talking about Urdu and Hindi and how does it impact your identities in the city. And I think now an urban planner would never think about it because that's not his area of expertise. But this is what Dodin can do. It brings people in from different sectors to have dialogues and debates about how do you create an inclusive and sustainable city.
It was really amazing to see कि किस तरीके से लोगों ने प्रिकैरिटी की अलग अलग ज़बानें बताई, अलग अलग गेज से प्रिकैरिटी को देखा और समझने की कोशिश की. बहुत सारी मार्जिन्स को खंगालने की कोशिशें की. बेसिकली हमने कैसे यूनिवर्सिटी स्पेस में प्रिकैरिटी को कंस्ट्रक्ट किया जाता है उसके ऊपर बात करती और कैसे सड़क जो है वो रिफ्लेक्ट करती है प्रिकैरिटी को. तो हमने जो बोला सो बोला, लेकिन जो दूसरों से यहाँ सीखने को मिला दैट इज़ समथिंग दैट गोज़ बियॉन्ड. आई मीन देयर इज सो मच दैट आई लर्नड फ्रॉम पीपल ओवर हियर.
बहुत ही ज़रूरी है इस तरह के आयोजन का होते रहना, ख़ास तौर से आज के माहौल में. और इस तरह का आयोजन 2 दिन जैसा जो आयोजन है और ये जो एक स्पेस क्रिएट करता है, ये जो एक स्पेस मुहैया कराता है जगह लोगों को, उसमें आज के समय में जो बुरी चीज़ें हो रही हैं हमारे इर्द गिर्द समाज में, देश में, और उसको लेकर के जो लोग फ़िक्रमंद हैं, जो सोचते हैं और कई बार उनको कोई जगह नहीं मिलती, लोग नहीं मिलते कि कहाँ शेयर करें, कहाँ अपनी चिंता जाहिर करें. ऐसे में इस तरह की जगहों का होना आज के समय में बेहद ज़रूरी है. और इस नाते, इस नुक्ते नज़र से तो काफ़ी ही महत्वपूर्ण है ये आयोजन, और मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि ये आयोजन लगातार होता रहे.
There is a certain sense of loss of community, that we are becoming individuals in the city, but the city as a community is sort of not coming together or falling apart, whichever, if there was a community was falling apart. In that sense, you sort of are forced to think, is that the right and more appropriate thing to say at this juncture? Right? So that's how but I think both in terms of, I was recently with this Japanese sociologist who now teaches in New York, Aiko Ikigami, who talks about spaces of civility. And I think this is one such space which essentially tries to create a civil space within the community, trying to understand how the city can look at itself together rather than individually interrogating these things.